Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I'm here to talk to you about the Phantasm of Life Tarot. This is a fairly new release. It's not brand new, but it's fairly new from Chengdu Arcana. This is a publishing company in China. They're based out of China, and they sent this over to me for purposes of review and so that I could share it with you. And I'm very excited to do so. I just reviewed these two. This is the Quest Enlightenment and the Insight Enlightenment cards, and I'm considering trying them with this one. So we might do a little bit of a pairing session at the end. You probably have already seen the video for this one. I'm sure I've posted it already, but if you haven't, I'll put it in the cards up here for you so you can check that out later if you want. But let's take a look at this one. All right, so it's got the foiling on it. We have an iridescent foil here and then a gold foil. So it's two different types of foiling. The back is in Chinese. I can't read that, and it says where you can get some information on them. I am going to. This is the company here. I'm going to post, of course, links in the description where you can pick this deck up. It opens like it opens like this. It opens like this. Sorry about that. It has a little white book inside, and we'll take a closer look. And here are the cards. Okay, and the inside of this box is so soothing and beautiful. I feel like if I didn't need to keep the tarot deck in here, I would just sit this like on my shelf like this so I can look at the inside of this box and just put things like use it as a recipe box or something. It's so pretty. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the book really quickly. It's in Chinese and in English, so we're just going to read the English. It says, life can be as short and empty as a phantasm. Sometimes I feel like my time has been stolen from me, but I haven't done anything yet. And when I stand in the sun and see my own shadow, I realize that I really exist in this world. As I get older, I start to feel nostalgia sets in. I become fond of vintage gadgets or reminiscing about childhood moments. The past is so far, but so vivid. The Phantasm of Life Tarot is based on the traditional Waite Tarot, which was drawn by Pamela C. Smith. The card pictures show a slightly dark fairy tale atmosphere combined with retro colors, taking us back to the past to experience what we have ever been from the perspective of witness. Wow, when you look up and see the light, bring your past with you and continue to chase your dreams. So I think what they mean by is like we're looking back at it as a witness, as if we're witnessing something from the outside, but really look, it's our own past experiences. I get it. So these are translated, so sometimes the words can get a little bit jumbled, but it makes sense. It makes sense. So this is the spread, the light and shadow spread. And then it goes into the card meanings. It says Major Arcana. It's a journey full of adventure featuring a fool as well as ourselves. And then it looks like we get some keywords and then a description, which it does say a fool dressed as a clown sets sail on his paper boat. So it does describe the artwork. The white rose and wand in his hand reflects the courage to move forward. It's bound to be a reckless adventure. So it looks like it describes the artwork and the symbolisms and the symbolism presented in the artwork and what it reflects. So it's not giving like traditional the fool means this and that. It's telling you what they put in the art in the cards and what it reflects. And it's the same all the way through. And that's it. That's the guidebook. And we'll look closely at it later. Um, I'll shuffle and pick like a major, a minor, and probably a court card so we can take a closer look. It's nice paper. I'm a sucker for nice paper. I like it when this is satiny smooth and it feels nice in my hands. Now the cards are linen. Um, they're linen with like a plasticky coating on them, so definitely durable. I don't know if you can see, and they do have some gold foil. Can you even see the linen? I don't know. It might be too bright in here. Oh, there you go. So yeah, linen with a gold foil, and these are the backs. Super cute little cupid on there. Reversible. So let's zoom in and take a look. I forgot to say this, but this is written by Li Sha, and the artwork is by Yi Jizi. And I think that this writer, I just reviewed the Insight Enlightenment cards. This is also written by Li Sha, and I also have another deck by them. Stars Lighting Up the Night Tarot, which I will pop up here if I remember for you. I did a walkthrough It's a lovely tarot deck. So I'm looking forward because I like their stuff. Like the Insight Enlightenment cards are lovely. The Stars Lighting Up the Night Tarot, I love. I use it all the time. So the first thing I'm seeing here is that we have the Fool at the bottom, the numbers at the top, and I like the way they pop out of the borders. It's kind of fun. It feels circusy. I see a clown here, but nostalgic, like old school circus. Okay, so the artwork to me seems classical because it's before my time, but the subject of the artwork feels nostalgic because it feels like it's about things that children would love. And things that children might imagine, like this. You can't ride a paper boat, but you know, this person is riding a paper boat, and the waves are just like coming out of the card. So I'm excited to see what more we get from here. Here's our magician, looking like a magician, like a Vegas magician, right? Like his monocle. The high priestess. Ooh, the color on this is interesting, isn't it? It definitely changed the feel of the card, that bright purple. It makes her feel like she is in a different space. The Empress. It's looking very 1920s, 1930s, right? The Emperor. He looks so young. They both look young, but he definitely looks too young to be an emperor to me. Well, maybe not too young. People became emperors young. The Hierophant. So this is the Pamela Coleman Smith Hierophant, but the supplicants are different. Interesting. That's an interesting choice. Let's see what it says in the book about that. The boys are looking at a picture of the Hierophant without realizing it. It's a picture. They put their hands behind their backs as if listening to a teacher. By writing his life in the scroll of truth, the Hierophant brings important lessons for the development of our inner life. Please note the keys under the picture. Those are keys to the secrets of life. I like that. So it's a picture, because I was like, wait a minute, that's the Rider-Waite-Smith Hierophant, but the rest of it is different. The Lovers. He's got wings. It's like they gave him. Oh, now I want to read all of the things. What's happening in this one now? Let me see. Okay, so it says the Lovers represents the collision and union of different energies, like two souls linked together under the sun. They break down all barriers and allow each other to understand them from the outside in, to accept their influence and to blend into themselves. It doesn't talk about these wings. Are the wings being strapped on? Are they being taken off? Like, what is going on? I need to know all the things. Okay, so apples down there. One of them has a bite out of them. It definitely looks like she is. Is she putting those wings? It looks like they've been stitched on her. And is she stitching them on him, or is she stealing him, or what's happening? What do you guys think is happening? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. All right, so Chariot. I don't know. She seems a little like she might be stealing his stuff. Okay. Strength. Strength is at 8. This is super cute. I like the outfits, the colors. I think the borders are a little bit big for me, but I understand why they're big, because some of the cards pop out and they need that space to be able to pop out of the border. So I understand why they made the borders bigger. Wheel of Fortune. But for like one like this, it feels really squeezed in and crowded a little bit to me. Justice. Hanged Man. Death. So it's reminiscent. Look how big he is. I don't know. He's big in the RWS too, but he's really big in this one. Like really big. And this one has columns. Interesting. All right, Temperance. Super cute with her little bonnet, or her hat with her tie. The Devil. Love her. Look at this devil mask she's holding. Interesting. So it's a mask of the devil. I got all kind of thoughts on this. All kinds of thoughts. So she has horns, then also a mask, and she's chained to this mask. So is she like, I'm getting prostitute vibes, like, being like she's there against her will, but then I'm also getting like maybe she has the horns, so maybe she likes this, but what she's faking about is that she doesn't like it. Like, what is this mask about? Like, I got all kinds of thoughts. The tower. This is a merry-go-round. It's so dreamlike. The things in the pictures look like they could be real, but then they're not. Like, these stars look like the stars from the RWS. So it's like parts of them have been layered in here. Parts of that deck have been layered in with the artwork from the artist of this deck. It's interesting to see and look at the moon, but then still getting that 1920s look to it. Here's our baby, free and authentic in the sun. I like it. I like a naked baby in the sun card, because I mean, when else do we really feel that free and authentic? It doesn't take long before we start to want to put on clothes, right? And cover ourselves. Judgment. The world. I think, is this what's on the front of the box? Yes. This is the cover. Oops. All right, let me just break this a little bit. Sorry, I just want to break up the gilding so that I don't miss any cards. All right, so here we go. Ace of Wands. A gloved hand with a wand with a crystal. Two of Wands. These little devil babies, like imps or something. I don't even know what. Three of Wands. This almost looks like these people don't really want, like, he's the master and these two are being told what to do rather than them working together. They look sad. Like they're being over, like there's a, like he's, like this person is being like an overbearing boss or something. Four of Wands. She took her shoes off and everything. Stay a while. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Five of Wands. This is so curious and interesting. I love it. Gaze into these images and try to figure out. I could read with the pictures. Seven of Wands. He's got a boat on his lap. He's protecting his toys, protecting his youth, his innocence. Isn't that interesting? Eight. I like this. Cute. She's marching forward to go with her wands. The Nine of Wands. These are umbrellas, almost like in one of those vaudeville shows where they pull you off the stage with the umbrella or with the hook. 10 of Wands. What in the hell? Why does she have all these flowers? Page of Wands. Okay, cute. The Knight, very, very fiery. Extremely fiery. Even the cape flying in the wind. I'm surprised that cape is not on fire, to be honest. Queen of Wands. Looking like a Queen of Wands. Very saucy. Love a saucy Queen of Wands. King of Wands. I love their red hair. Ace of Cups. Okay, so now I definitely see a shift in the color scheme here. It definitely got cooler. Well, in the ace anyway. Here's the Two of Cups. The Three. The Four. That bird. He's trying to escape. Get back in there. The Five of Cups. Cute. Her dress is adorable. All these bubbles everywhere. Falling out of the cups. Bubbling up from the cups. Eight of Cups. Definitely speaks to like repetition. You're looking at the same thing over and over and over again, maybe trying to understand it. Maybe kind of like when you're learning how to read. Nine of Cups. This is a very pretty picture. Very pretty depiction. Ten of Cups. There's our page. He's pouring all the fish back into the water. The Knight. Aw. She definitely looks like has a good energy, you know? The Queen. She has her finger on the beat of the mermaids. Uh-oh, she's talking to the mermaids. And the King. This is the Queen and King. They have their backs to each other here. Ace of Swords. 2. That's the same girls from the Two of Cups, I think. 3 of Swords. Oh, she's stabbing the love pillow. Somebody did something and she doesn't love that pillow anymore. She doesn't want it anymore. 4 of Swords. Ooh, she's squeezing this poor duck. This duck's neck. The 5 of Swords. Uh-oh. Look, what is with this stabby girl stabbing all of her toys and stabbing his toys too, it looked like. It's like one of those children from that show on ID. 7 of Swords. She's hiding them up and around. Is she taking that one down or is she hiding it up there so people can't find it? I don't know. 8 of Swords. Or maybe somebody hid it from her up there. 9 of Swords. This is very Princess in the P. 10 of Swords. That's there. That girl got a hold of that bear. Stabbing everything. Page of Swords. I like the way she's holding her dress. She looks like she's dancing. Knight of Swords. The Queen and her King. Very cute. All right, in the last suit, Ace of Pentacles. I love all of the beads and jewelry. Obviously, I love beads and jewelry. Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. How cute they look. Kids, when they start getting together and creating things, they get so busy and so caught up in their work. 4 of Pentacles. The 5. Aw. He has this little dog. Is that a dog? I think so. Might be a cat. It's small like a cat, but it's also big. Yeah, I think that's a dog. 6 of Pentacles. She's giving out some grapes. 7. Very cute. Nice dress. 8. Painting. Ooh, look at this 9. She's got pets and presents and toys and parties and clowns and all kind of stuff. Ribbons. 10 of Pentacles. They're building their own castle, their imaginary castle that they imagine they'll have someday. Also, they want a horse, apparently. And Page of Pentacles. Very, very busy. The Knight. The Queen. Sweet. And look at this King of Pentacles. Love his outfit. Yes, here's the back up front. I mean, up close. Okay, so this is a tarot-sized card. The size of these cards, they're the exact same size. So this is in a tarot size, normal tarot size. So if you have the Tarot of the Divine or anything like that, it feels like that, but thinner. So it's the same sort of like plasticky linen feel, but much thinner. So they're going to be much easier to riffle if you're a riffle shuffler with this Gorgeous rainbow silver, iridescent sort of looking edge. It's really pretty. I'm glad they chose silver over gold for the size because it feels more dreamy. This shuffle's like a dream. Wow, this is a lovely shuffle. A lovely shuffle. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful card stock. Whatever this is, I like it. It shuffles like butter. The beautiful shuffle with this iridescent silver side that just, I could get lost in this forever. The sound, the look of the rainbows, it feels very dreamy. It's a lovely shuffling experience. Okay, so let's pick a card. So we'll take a look at this sad Three of Wands. And I wanted a major and a court card. So here we have the Page of Cups, pouring all the fish out, and Strength. All right, so let's take a look at these three. So we'll start with Strength. You can take a look at that if you want. It says keywords: strength, overcoming hardness with gentleness, compassion, and courage. When the girl tames the fierce lion, she does not use the arrows in her quiver, but gives the lion a handsome wreath of flowers to gain its trust. The lion is a symbol of raw emotions with wild strength, while the girl represents our bravery. It is a collision of great confidence and courage with external challenges and difficulties. That's a lovely strength interpretation. And I like the way it talks about what's happening in the picture to kind of bring it all together. That's really nice. I like Lee Shaw's decks. I do. Let's look at this Three of Wands. There's three and a couple of others if you'd like to read them. It says assessment, outreach, active waiting. The boy in red is the leader of the school honor guard. He watches the members on the field in full spirit. Encouraged by him, the nervous members finally gather up their confidence and stride forward. Stay true to your intentions and take care of the details of each action. Okay. So he's encouraged them. This one does look a little encouraged. This one looks like he's still not quite convinced, but he's going to do it anyway. And let's look at the Page of Cups. All right. So it says intuition, imagination, curiosity. A little boy releases the fish that have been kept in a tank for a long time into the sea. He watches curiously how the fish swim about the sea, singing their songs of adventure. The Page of Cups draws inspiration from anywhere. He pays close attention to every detail around him and is willing to listen to the story of every being. Lovely. I like it. I think the guidebook is exactly what it promised to be. A story of childhood memories and nostalgia and the way that children think about things, the way they move through the world, a look back at what our childhood was or what we may have remembered, what we remember of our childhood or how it felt to us. Sometimes our memories are not, as we all know, are not always exactly accurate. But watching something or I read something, and I think I was watching a TV show, and they were saying that you recall memories based on the last time you remembered it. So every time you remember it, it's the last time you remembered it. However you remembered it last. So if you left something out, then you're not going to recall that the next time. And then as you keep going and keep leaving things and stripping things away and just remembering certain things, those are the things that are going to be the thing that you access when you access that memory, and all of the other things will just fall away eventually. And yeah, it just kind of put my mind swirling like, that's so interesting to think about. It's like, what do we remember and how can we trust our memories? And do we want to remember the things that we left out, right? And sometimes we need to be remembering those things. And that's why we pay people to help us remember. And then sometimes it's good to just leave that part out, and just remember the good so that we can let go and move forward. But I like this deck. It's very, it's exactly what it promised to be. All right, so let's pair it with this one. This is Lee Shaw's Insight Enlightenment card. Same writer, different artist. So we'll see, but let's see. We will see, but let's see. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and Convergence. Wow, came out swinging, didn't it? Convergence with two twos. And then it's a Two of Swords with the Two of Cups. So we're converging mind and heart. That's a convergence that is The recipe for a hectic day. Four of Cups with the Three of Cups. What in the hell? And the wait and see. Okay. Hanged Man and the World with planning. Okay. I'm looking at his sphere here, or whatever this is. He looks like he's gonna cut. He looks like he almost wants to cut this whole thing loose, or maybe cut her loose, but he's facing this way, so I don't know. All right, the Magician and the Two of Pentacles with compassion. The Nine of Swords with practice and strength. And one more, the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles with give. Let's try it with the other deck. So this is the Quest Enlightenment cards. The other deck from the same line of decks. They have like 4 or 5 of them. I had 2. Let's see. I think the artwork in this one is closer to the style in this one, even though the colors in the other one are closer to the colors in this one. So let's just see. Let's start with, no, we looked at, so Page of Wands with the Chariot and Restraint. Wow. We're moving way too fast. We need to slow it down. Passion with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. She almost looks like that could be the same person, and with her hair covered. Well, no, she's got gray hair. So if this is her older, maybe, wouldn't that be an interesting story? Inspiration with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles and inspiration could be an interesting energy as well. Lovers with ignore. Interesting. And the Four of Pentacles. So if maybe this is the progression of a relationship. You had the passion, you were choosing each other, but then you started to ignore each other, and what you're doing now is holding on to something, but you're not putting in the work. You're just holding on tight to something that you're not working on, that you're not giving your all to. It's just what you had before is what you're holding on to, right? Like something you already had, rather than trying to make more of what you have. The Queen of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and Charm. This is cute. I like this. Definitely going to be using these together for sure. Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and Balance. And one more. Seven of Swords with Fullness and the Six of Cups. Let's try it with this Inner Child Healing Oracle by Britta Bauman. This is my only, I have a walkthrough of this. So I'll post it up here for you. This is my only like dedicated inner child deck that I have. No, that's not true, because I just got the Wisdom of the Wild Things a couple of months ago. But I don't think that one's going to go with this one at all. So let's try this one first. And then I'm going to try it just for shits and giggles. I'm going to try it with the Wisdom of the Wild Things. But let's try this one first. So we have the Seven of Swords with Truth and the Six of Cups. Okay. And this one says, reveal the truth to yourself and others. Act on your inner knowing. The King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands and self-reliance. And this one says, trust yourself. You have what you need to be successful. Self-reliance. Compassion with the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Release harsh judgments. See yourself and others with love. The purples are coming through here. And this cool blue as well. I like this. It's calming. I don't use this Inner Child Healing Oracle hardly at all because I don't do inner child work. But it actually is a decent oracle just for everyday thoughts, right? Like just trying to raise your vibration or be self-care and that kind of stuff. So I may pull it out just so I can use it with this one. It's not bad looking, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments below. I'm a little mermaid. Okay, so let's try the Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle by Angie Sullins last. I just want to see. I know that the artwork is very different, and this one really goes into sort of like a murkier place, maybe lights up some corners that sometimes we may not want to look at, but it also has some light energy as well. And I just want to see if this deck can go down this dark hallway that this one sometimes will take you down. You know what I mean? It's a tarot deck. It should be able to go down there with it, right? It should be able to. Let's see. Let's see. 7 of Wands with focus and the 8 of Swords. So this is like, is your mind real? Is your heart really in it? Is your mind really on it? Like your heart is in it, but is your mind right? Do you have your mind right? Restore innocence with the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. What is it that you wanted when you were a child? What is it? You can still have that if you know, what was at the core of what you wanted when you were innocent, before life got to you, right? We can still find a way to have it. Say it out loud. Speak about it, write it down. Hanged Man with gratitude or forgiveness, and the Fool. No, this is weird, but I mean, this deck here is weird anyway. Quest into the subconscious with the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. You're wondering what is fair. You're wondering if you should accept what's being offered to you. Do you deserve it? Is it fair? Is it right? What does your subconscious say? What is it there that's keeping you from wanting to open your hands and take it? What have you done? Beware the shame creature and the mad magician with the 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups with the 2 of Wands. And bury your dead. She kind of looked like her. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. But 6 of Wands and the Star. Invite your monster to tea. And one more. Just one more. 6 of Swords and the King of Pentacles with retract. I mean, you probably could, with all the stuff that's about to come flying out of this closet, it might feel like you want to retract when you open that door, but no, we cannot retract. We have to keep going if we want to get here. If you want to become him, then we cannot retract. I would read this in reverse. Okay. We have to get out of the closet, clean up all the mess, and then. So that's that. I don't know how this looks. I don't know how it's going to read, but I'm actually kind of here for this. I don't know why something in me wants to do it. I want to do it, y'all. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to see. We're going to see. You'll check my Instagram. My first impressions are there's a lot that I like about this deck. I love the cardstock. It shuffles like a dream. I love the choice for the iridescent foil on the edge. It's very dreamlike as well. So it adds to that sort of dream meditative shuffling experience. I like the way that some of the cards kind of pop out of the borders. I always enjoy that. I always enjoy seeing that. When we have borders on a deck, it's always fun, and it adds to that dream experience. I like the guidebook. It's not like a hefty 200-page book, but what's written in there, I enjoyed reading. So I didn't see any racial diversity in the deck. I wish that there would have been more. I did see some different hair colors. I did see some people that look like they could be gender non-conforming. So I appreciated that. There is not a whole lot of age diversity in here, but I mean, it's supposed to be about children. and looking back at your childhood experience. So I get that. I love this death card so much. Um, so much. And I like this 10 of wands too. It made me laugh. I think that some of these I like I think some of these images are funny, they're quirky, they're interesting to look at. It's going to be one of those storytelling reads. I can feel it. I like this hermit card as well. I like all her time around her, all of her different types of clocks there. So, given very Saturn energy, I like that card. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know when I'll be using this, but you can check on my Instagram. I am supposed to be doing Marseille next month, so I'm not sure if I'll be using this one or not. We'll see, but I don't. My goal is to only read with Marseille next month, but in June you'll probably see it. So check my Instagram. This will be right back out because I'm dying to work with it, and it might even get out before then, before May, because we're still mid-April when I'm filming this. I don't know when you'll see it, but it's still mid-April when I'm filming it. So it may even get out before May. So we'll see. But I definitely am looking forward to seeing what kind of readings this thing can do. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about this deck? Or if you have it, because I think it's been out it came out last year, I'm pretty sure. I remember when they were posting about it. Let me know what you think. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. Would love to have you. There will be links in the description box below where you can pick up a legitimate copy of this. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.